tissues, yarn stuff.
And we're switched over. Okay.
Oh!
That's an interesting start. I told you it switches over early. I need to fix the timing, but I can never get it right. Okay, so that was a start. I love my avatar. It's adorable. Anyway.
Yes, it is. Hi, hello. Welcome to the stream. I have to manually switch over, so my audience has no context for what just happened.
The hazards of auto timers. Anyway.
Hello.
Welcome back to
Day.
Kinibrand Enclave. We haven't been here in a while, but here we are.
Yay!
You can't see me doing you can't see me waving.
Yeah.
Which is a tragedy.
Yes.
Because I have an avatar, but I don't have a hand tracking.
Rigging must be done.
Oh, don't start me on hand tracking. That's...
Ugh.
Oh, first of all, I'd have to pay for the full program to do that, because I don't even have enough controls for what I wanted to do with this avatar without hand tracking. Anyway, so first question, I had to go repair my pickaxe at the spider farm. So you want to guess how many spiders I've killed?
This is gonna be a thing, isn't it?
Yes.
We said you had killed 9,000 before?
Something like that, yeah.
11,000 by now.
No, I haven't been there quite as much as you think. 9,948. I'm almost at 10,000 spiders.
I was gonna say, if you'd killed like 50 more, you would have been 9,999.
Yeah. Anyway, I have put together a surprise for you. So follow me. We'll go this way. Oh, it's nighttime. Great.
Whee!
Do not put a torch in the bubble feeder. Don't be me. Don't do it.
Unlike you, I've been pretty good about that.
Start my music. I have a brain.
Yeah.
Ah! You know that thing I just did?
What did we just say?
That thing I just did?
What did we literally just say?
Did I put it in the center or in the down column?
In the center.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I can work with that later. Now, I haven't quite decided the rules here. Do you think it'd be more fun to pick one randomly or look at all three and choose?
Part of me wants to say choose because that'll be more control over what we do, but...
Now, I will say one of these adventures is not like the others. It's much smaller.
Yeah, makes sense.
Probably.
I would say, what do we think, chat? But I'm not sure anyone's gonna answer.
Yeah, we're pretty early in, so, you know.
Yeah.
Very quiet.
I say... random.
Okay. Pick a box. Any box.
Pick a box, any box. Close my eyes. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. This one.
What you got?
I'm pointing at the wall.
Well done.
So we're gonna go with this one. Ooh!
Yep. See,
it's Stronghold Day, baby!
Right after I put these boxes together, like the next day, you were giving me reasons to delay the dragon fight, and I'm like, yeah, sure, that's a thing. That's a thing.
Yeah.
We can do that. We can absolutely do that.
Heck yeah, let's go.
Let me actually collect all of these because we will need them.
Yes.
And I think 14 should be enough. If not, we have like 3 more hanging around upstairs.
How much is that? 12?
14.
14?
I made sure 12 and then 2 extra.
Yeah.
Even if we break 2 and there's none in the frame.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need before we go, because all my tools are pretty good to go. I've got an infinity bow, so arrows are good. I guess could grab a little extra food. What else do I have in my end chest that...
Oh, hey, did you want to leave the rest of these as a mystery and then we can...
Yeah. And then we can use them for future stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this barrel, actually. I'll rename it, make it another adventure somewhere. I don't know what. And replace it. So then next time we can just pick from 3 again.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm so tempted to go open the other barrels and look at them, but I'm not going to. So no cheating.
No, I won't. Cross my heart and promise. Let's see.
That would be down. I need to go up. I have a brain.
Princess Flint Steel. Got pearls. I think I have everything I need. Really.
Alright, just a moment.
Oh, I have the levels to name my sword finally.
Yay.
I do wish I had a little netherite to make it a netherite sword, but this is fine. We're fine.
This is fine. Everything is fine.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't it be
netherite
fine?
mining later.
I have string and nowhere to put it, and this is a tragedy because now I have to go back to the
farm.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Okay. So, I've literally only done this once in my life.
Yeah. Wait for me. Boing, boing, boing. Okay.
Let's see. Okay.
That way. Off we go.
For a second there, I thought it broke, and then it's just like, oh, thank goodness. I didn't manage to break it on the first try.
Yeah.
Okay, so this way.
Yep. So we'll probably go to the industrial island. Hold on,
Off we go on an adventure.
Faster.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about this guy. We have a turtle in a boat now.
Yay!
I don't know how long he's been there. I can't remember.
I think I grabbed him like a couple of...
No! I'm pretty sure I put him in the boat. I remember getting him in a boat.
Oh. Oh, I need to take my boots off.
Ah! I actually threw an eye. Where did it go?
Did it change direction at all?
No, but I can't find it now.
Down we go. Oh, I see it.
I was just turning on my hitboxes so I could find it.
E.
I've had no luck. Oh,
No.
hi. Oh my gosh, will you wait up?
Yeah.
I think we're still going this way.
I think so too.
At least until we hit land, and then we can check again.
Yeah.
I do believe that's a drowned down there. I don't care.
Ow. I didn't have my boots on, so I took like 3 hearts.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. Alright, you got a direction?
Where are you?
If you look behind you and go straight ahead across the river.
What?
Walk through the trees.
Oh, there you are. Hello. Do you still have that last eye?
I do, yes.
Awesome.
Boop, boop, boop. You want me to throw it?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and do that?
Still going this way.
Okay.
Ow.
Did it break, or did it just...
Nope.
Okay.
It's up here.
I didn't see it fall, so I wasn't sure if I was just too far away.
Yeah. I missed. Again. I did.
Ah!
I have 3 hearts left. Boots back on.
Oh, I've got plenty of hearts. Because I didn't take my boots off.
Yeah, no. I meant me. I had 3 hearts left.
Oh, I'm aware. I'm aware of what you meant.
Oh, yeah.
Ow. Just fell off a tree.
We're just breaking our legs left and right.
It's kind of my specialty at this point. What else do you expect?
Yes. Most certainly. There you are. I was like, I've lost you, and then I saw the blue diamond armor through the trees.
Yeah, it's not exactly camouflaged.
Mm-hmm. I'm suddenly debating if we should have brought more stuff to make like a little base there, but I have all of the things that we would need in my chest.
Oh my gosh, I thought you were a creeper. I wasn't looking, so I just heard footsteps.
That is also classic Blank.
Don't you laugh at me. I, keep trying to catch up with you and hitting a salmon instead. Not a salmon, a cod. It's not even a cod. It's not even a salmon, it's just a cod. I can't word.
How is it just a cod? Aww. Are you part of the Salmon Empire?
No.
That was weird. I like bounced off a tree.
Where are you?
Directly ahead of you.
If we get separated again because you can't stop running off, we're gonna have
I'm trying
words.
to take it slow. Shall I throw it again?
Yes, go ahead. Ooh.
A little bit that way. Means we should be getting close.
I somehow doubt, but
Peppers, hello.
just because we're a bit too close to spawn for that to feel right.
Sometimes they're kind of close. I forget like what the like spawn mechanics are for it, other than they're in like arcs outward from spawn.
Ow.
Whee! Oh, I almost made it into the next pool of water.
Once we get over to this stone, do you want to throw it again?
Sure. Ow. Aw, that didn't go as far as I wanted. Oh well. It's kind of cool how there's like a little waterfall that goes to the river. Ooh, what do you see? Ooh, very cool.
I'm keeping it.
Yes, yes. Boop. More this way.
I think we are getting close then.
Aw, it's all the way up there.
Good luck getting it.
Eep.
Oh, that's interesting.
Ooh. An elf-shaped kind of ravine-ish thing.
Yeah, I guess.
Ooh, I should check our map to see how close we are to the edge of the border.
Oh yeah, that's an interesting thought. Let me pull that up on my phone.
We are just outside.
Just a moment to get this open.
Yeah, we are crossing into new territory. Oh yeah. Oh, little tropical fish. Hello.
Yep. I have like 350 tabs open on my phone. That's not happy. Look, this is an improvement from the 700 I started with.
Oh my gosh.
Don't laugh at me. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and laugh at me.
Because even I don't have over 100 tabs open.
Yeah, well, you're not me. I'm special.
I have like 50 tabs.
Okay, let's go.
Let me listen to your audio real quick.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing. Thank you.
Yeah, let me mute my Discord so it doesn't, like...
Loop.
Yeah.
That'd be weird. Oh, I guess I should, wait for you. Since you're doing me a favor and all of that. Come back.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Awesome.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, hell. Come here.
Yeah. Okay.
Now we boat.
Yay!
Just so we don't get separated.
Back on our boat. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, wide open ocean is just asking for us to get totally split up and lost.
Yeah. I mean, that is partly why we have the map, at least.
Yeah, that's better than nothing. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired.
Ooh, look at that pretty fish.
Yeah, I saw a really pretty purple fish.
Cool.
You want to throw that eye again?
Sure. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's below it. It's like that way. I don't think it's actually like below us yet, but it could be down in the ocean. Oh, Dolphin's Grace. No. No. I don't need that.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw another eye.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we've actually passed it.
Yeah. Oh, there's the one you just threw.
The other one is bobbing up at the surface now.
Yeah. Okay. Pick me up.
Okay, so we need to be going this way.
Let me know when you want me to throw it again.
Why don't you go ahead and throw it again here?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's basically right here.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is the chunk it's in. So, is it? Shoot.
Honestly, I'm just gonna dig. I dig. Look, this is my life now.
Yes, it is. Where is my chunk? Yeah. Oh. No, that's not it.
Well, I found a cave.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Let's. I'm gonna stop trying to. No. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I got our other eye back.
Awesome.
There you are. I'm gonna see if I can mark this spot so we're not just...
Door. No, I made a door so I can breathe.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna drown.
Yeah.
You know, we should have brought some night vision.
Yeah, that might have been good. Although I also have trying to think. Oh, it's an underwater cave.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you miss the part where I said I made a door because I was gonna drown?
No. I heard that part. I assumed it was because of the water coming down from above.
I could have just moved out of the way in that case.
Yeah.
Okay, well this led exactly nowhere.
So it's just a cave. There's no like.
I don't
ending.
See anywhere.
I wonder if I threw the eye, if it might help in here, or if it's just gonna get like stuck.
That's what I was kind of wondering.
You could give it a try. It's worth a shot. Oh, yeah, it goes through. Where did it go? It's probably up on the surface. Whee!
Honestly, I'm just gonna take this little tunnel and keep digging down.
Okay.
In the same spot where I was.
Yeah, of course. Now I don't know where that eye went. Let me see if I can trident down. Whee!
Oh, well, I just dug my way in, so just come all the way down.
Heck yeah. Alright.
I'd also like to unflood this place as soon as you get in here, so...
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm just gonna do a quick check for that eye, but I think I've lost it. Ooh, iron.
That's an iron door. That's a wooden door. That's no door at all.
I feel like there's a joke to be made there, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Okay, well that's a hallway. Your end of a hallway. Sorry, I've gone exploring. Can you patch up the entrance and put a torch there?
Yep. Already on it.
Thank you.
Oh, I should just make signs. Haha.
Can you... Okay, thank you. Just something.
Yeah. Nope. I like seeing my cursor, please.
Oh boy. No, there's a creeper behind a door here.
Oh, yes. That is fun.
So I know how to deal with these. It just gets a little finicky sometimes. There we go. Come here. You can see me.
I hear that.
Just don't come over here.
Yeah. Don't worry. far away.
Darn it, zombie, go away. I'm trying to deal with the creeper.
There we go. Unflooded. Complete.
The zombie almost ruined everything. I hope it's pleased.
Yeah, they tend to be that way. Oh no!
Okay.
I'm gonna check
Creeper dealt
this.
with.
Oh, I found the staircase. And it goes nowhere. Absolutely nowhere.
So I'm gonna do a thing with this where torches above doors means that's the way out.
Oh, okay. So beside door means explored?
No, that was just me lighting things up.
Okay, well, I'm trying to kind of make a sort of system, so...
In this case, if there's a torch above a door, it means going through the door, facing the torch is headed back towards the entrance.
Okay. Door facing the torch, so on the back side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. What is behind this door? Absolutely nothing.
Well, I found a dead end.
Yeah, I've run into like 2 of them so far.
Ooh, I can dig my way into a library.
I found a library!
I think I just dug into the same one from below.
Yeah. Where are my shears?
I've actually got 2 sets of shears on accident.
Oh,
Yeah, we're definitely in the same library. I can
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
you digging.
I can, yeah, I hear you.
Yep, hello.
Hello.
I'm on the upper level.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing murderous up here.
Very good, very good. But yeah, I enchanted a pair of shears for myself and stuck them in my end chest.
Nice. Mine actually aren't enchanted, I just have them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do we want to take the books or leave the books for now?
Maybe leave them for now. Or do you mean the books that are in the chest?
No, I mean the bookshelves.
Yeah, nah, we can leave them for now. Do you have silk touch on your axe?
No.
Okay. Do I?
I don't think.
No, I don't.
No, I don't. Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to my exploring.
Yes, yes.
You have fun.
I'm gonna check out all the enchanted books in here. Grab all the cobwebs. Not sure exactly what we're gonna use them for yet. But...
Which way did you go? Through the wood door or the iron door?
I came down the stair.
Ah, the iron door.
Oh, I went through both of these. Yeah. I also went through the wood door. Did I get all the cobwebs?
Okay, so it looks like we've been through... Let me come down where you are.
Yeah, there's another, like, stairway or something down from...
Okay.
Books.
Oh, you went through the wood door, so I'll go down the stairway?
Yeah. No, I went through the iron door.
Oh,
down
okay,
the
there's
stairs,
another door
and
there.
Then there's another... Yeah, I think that's all the cobwebs. So now to check all the chests.
Oh, and there's the spawner. Or portal and spawner. I hate silverfish. I'm breaking the spawner. Just so you know.
Yes. Everyone pretty much breaks it.
And there are 2 eyes already in here. I'm going to turn all of this lava into obsidian. So we don't die.
Yeah. I'm just doing something real quick that I probably shouldn't be doing.
What are you doing?
I had said on my tweet that it's adventure time, and I'm like, maybe I should add that it turns out we're going after the stronghold. So I just added a reply tweet, we're going after the stronghold.
Ah. It was a much smaller adventure than I'd intended.
Yeah, nah, it's fine.
Because it had to be unreasonably close, of course.
This is fine. I figured there might be one that was relatively close. I didn't think it was going to be this close, but... Where's the chests? No, there's another one around here. Was there really only 2 chests in this library?
There's only 2 chests in every library. Some of them only have 1.
Oh, I thought there were like 3 or 4.
No, there's only 2.
Well, okay. You go back?
Should be 1 on each level, right?
I guess, yeah. I knew there was only 1 on the upper level, but... Ooh,
anyway,
iron.
if you want to get in here... Oh, I haven't opened that chest. Anything fun?
Just iron and redstone. Like redstone dust. Let me...
I love this sound.
Set up here. The bing, bing, bing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna put the
so
last
good.
one in yet.
Yeah, I have one eye of ender. I could put the last one in.
Oh, sure, you get to put the last one in.
Aww. No, it's fine. What am I doing? I'm setting up... And...
But yeah, I wasn't gonna put the last one in yet, so we can do some setup. I wasn't actually sure if we were gonna get to the dragon or not today, but...
We're here.
We're also not prepared, I don't think. Do you have a spare chest?
Oh yeah, totally. Let me just pop that up, take that out, that down. Up. And above.
Did I say put the chest down? I asked if you had one.
Do you want another one or just the one?
Just the one for now. If I need another one, I'll make another one.
Okay.
What? Oh. I didn't.
Oh,
it felt
I
like
see
it was
you were
taking
gonna
forever,
be-
so I thought you got out of bed.
Oh no. Okay, and then end chest.
We have
I will
8 tons of
sacrifice
junk to
mine
drop.
to go right there.
Gladdy, I have an extra in my inventory.
Oh. Okay, can you just hand me that one?
There you go.
Thank you.
So that one lives there. Now we each have one.
Check the lighting.
You know what? I'm gonna take out this obsidian here and make one more, so we have one that we can leave in the end when we're done.
Nice. I'm just gonna do one chest there.
I also don't like not having extras.
Yeah, yeah, totally fair.
You know how much I break them.
Yes.
Less so when only one of my picks is netherite, because then I can tell at a glance.
Yeah, which one is which?
Yeah.
We should put something cool down there. Ooh, maybe we could find eventually a deep dark and deep ancient city and put sculk sensors or not sensors, but like sculk.
Yes.
Because it looks very pretty.
Not that we're in a game version that has those yet.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I said eventually. Okay, so I guess we have a
gosh.
choice now. Well, we can go in, or we can go back and pick one of the other adventures.
I kind of really...
Make,
See, my problem is I want, but I don't want to do it without feather falling potions or slow falling potions.
Oh, yeah. No,
but I don't want to go back.
Yeah. What do I want to put? Where do we want the portal? I'm thinking a 3 wide.
Well, if I can stop breaking blocks, then I don't want to blurry.
Yeah. And dig it into the floor. Oop, there's copper down there. Oh, I need to grab a little more. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, I had the perfect amount. Aha. Let me go get my flint and steel. And... Ta-da.
I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate this so much. Where's my boots? Let's go find out what horrible place we put ourselves in this time.
Yeah.
Just stay on your side.
Yeah.
Okay. Could be worse.
Alright, I'm gonna check our map to see where we are.
It, could definitely be worse. I don't have the slightest
We're not far from home at all.
clue where I am. Oh, look.
We're actually not far from the bed mine.
Forest. I hate it.
Where am I? Oh gosh. Lots of lava blocks.
Yep. I found a teeny tiny pocket of Crimson Forest.
Yeah, this is cute.
That appears to be fully contained. Petition to make something here.
I
Don't know
was
what
literally
yet.
about to say.
It's like a nature reserve in the Nether.
Yeah, a little garden kind of thing. That would be fun.
I bet if we could find and keep baby hoglins.
Oh, yes.
They don't grow up, do they?
I don't remember if
No, they grow up because you can breed them.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can breed them, but
Darn it, never mind then.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to deal with a bunch of adult hoglins.
We could make it like it's a hoglin enclosure, and there's like one way in and out, and it's like a double gate or something.
Only if they're very, very, very carefully contained.
Yes.
I don't like hoglins, they're terrifying.
Yes, absolutely valid. Okay, so the way home is north, it looks like.
Which is exactly this way.
There. Yeah.
Idea.
Looks like we can go up.
And that's literally what I was just doing.
I'm gonna make it a 2 wide behind you. This will probably be a path we use a good bit.
Let's actually turn here and try to go out.
It looks like there's some sort of pathway up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we get to level 81, then that'll be the level of our nether hub.
Okay. I love how you say hub like if there's anything there. God, that's lava. That's... Oh gosh, I'm so glad those don't burn.
What are those? Oh!
Don't laugh at me. I tried to hit the thing, but my scroll wheel...
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen the bottom of an ender chest before. That's really cool. Don't laugh at me. Come look at this. It's really cool.
I know. I see it. I've actually never really noticed it before either. I was literally about to say you could make it. You broke it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you like broke it.
No.
Ah! But yeah, I was gonna say you could make an entire ceiling out of that. That would be kind of cool.
Darn it! Why did you have to say that? I was thinking it, but until you said it.
I'm evil. That's why. I'm just evil.
You are.
No, man.
You're horrible. How dare.
3 quartz. Oh, no, wait. There. This one. Hop.
I don't even know what I'm doing at this point.
Totally valid. Actually, I'm gonna try to...
You said north?
Yeah. And then... That's not hard.
Yeah, they are. I'm just tunneling straight north at this point. I hope you're happy.
Yeah, you're good.
Actually, we should probably try to go up first.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're also gonna probably want to go... wait a minute. Okay, so... Actually, I got my icons mixed up.
I don't like this. What is going on?
We gotta go east.
I hate you.
But also, I'm looking at our, like, obsidian highway thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's at, like, 12 on the z-axis. No, wait, we need... Yeah, so, wait.
Affectionately, I hate you.
So if we go north to 12 and then across, that should link us up with the obsidian bridge.
Okay. Okay, so here. And then east?
Yeah.
And we still need to go up to what Y?
81.
Okay, 81. I can do that. We're gonna die horribly, I hope you know that.
We'll be fine. I do have a backup fire res potion in my end chest, I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
Oh, I should be putting torches on the opposite side because we're going away from then portal to home. Turn is away from home, so torches on the left.
None of that made any sense, but I trust it's the system we have been following.
Yes.
I'm just not processing because, you know, word, brain, tired.
Mm-hmm. Focus on dig.
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 And dig. All I know is dig.
Yes. Dig.
81. So now we just go east.
Mm-hmm.
And die horribly somewhere along the way. Probably.
No.
Yes.
Potatoes and stuff.
I don't think I can do that, sorry.
No death. Only dig.
What X are we headed to? Do you know?
The X is like 250-ish?
That's gonna be a while.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't have to go across any open air.
Are you still following me?
Sort of. I got distracted digging with quartz.
Get over here.
I'm just filling in my...
Look, we know what happens when we get separated in the nether, and it's not good things.
Oh! I know. Hey, you alright?
I found our dirt path.
Ah. Yay!
No, not our dirt path. A dirt path we have used to get things. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, because we're across the debris mine, I think. No, wait. The debris mine is southwest.
Anyway, if you'll just come over here.
Yep. I'm coming. Ah.
Don't make noises at me, sir. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it wasn't as far as I thought. Cool.
The world's tiniest magma cube was staring me down.
Aww. Oop, I see netherrack.
Yeah, where my pockets got full.
Yep.
There's piglins over here. Do not hit them.
Yeah.
Not even by accident.
Oh, perfect. I can just continue this tunnel.
Why are you... Oh my gosh. I'm going through the portal. I opened a chest and now he's mad at me.
Aw.
It's my own chest, sir. That's
all
just
chests
rude.
Are their chest.
We need to piglin proof that area.
Yeah.
But that is a project for another day. For today, we are dragon hunting.
It is.
And down into storage.
Don't mind me, just widening the tunnel.
You have fun with that.
Thank you, thank you. I am actually having quite a bit of fun.
You're a dork.
Dig. I dig.
Are you
This
okay?
design is so therapeutic.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get, beacons on the list.
Yep.
Fun fact, one of my challenges was gonna be fight a wither, but then I couldn't get the skulls.
Aww. Yeah.
I didn't have the energy to try.
Ugh. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing and a half. We're gonna have like a whole stream of just... I mean, I guess we don't have to have it be a stream, but it could be a fun stream. Just go kill a bunch of wither skeletons.
Your definition of what is and isn't grindy is really interesting.
Well, I would consider it grindy, but it may also be fun. Ah! Get blocked. Dig. Dig.
Are you okay over there?
Oh, hey MBS, sorry, I just saw your message. I got caught up in digging. We're doing pretty
Shocking.
good. We're going after the dragon today, apparently. I feel like my stream title maybe should probably be changed, but I'm gonna leave it there for now.
Let your audience be as surprised as you were.
Yeah. When I was picking the challenge, I did it randomly and landed on the technically it's find the stronghold, but we found it really quickly, so yeah.
So now it's dragon hunting time.
We're hunting the dragon. Oh my gosh, I'm just realizing the stuff that we talked about doing for lore.
Yeah?
I feel like there was more I was gonna do, and I'm suddenly like, I'm not ready! This is fine. This is totally fine. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Now you just suffer.
Absolutely. Yes. I suffer. So much. No wait, that's supposed to be there. Okay, cool.
It's good for you. Builds character.
Yes. Yes, it does. It can always be, like, implied lore rather than, like, role-played lore. I feel like that's way easier.
Yep.
Yep. Yes.
Anyway, I have some potions.
Woo! Other than the slow-falling potions, is there anything we need?
I grabbed 2 instant health.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Especially for the, Enderman. Oh god, no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no.
What did you do?
I accidentally hit a pigman.
Oh my gosh, Gladdy, what did I say? The one thing I said, don't hit the pigmen.
It's worse than the piglins. It's the zombie piglins.
Also, watch your language.
Yes, sorry.
Bad Gladdy. You've gotten out of the habit.
Ah! I tried to turn it into not that, but this is fine.
Where are you?
I'm in the path. I blocked them off, so I'm okay. But I'm trying to decide if I want to kill them where I am or let them just not get mad at me again.
Well, they're not gonna not get mad at you if you're right there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to kill them, aren't I?
No.
What
There's this little thing called use your feet.
Run away?
Yes.
The problem is I'm stuck on the opposite side from the portal from them.
How many are there?
Like 6.
Yeah, you can get past that many.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep digging the tunnel.
Buddy.
I'll be back in a second.
You're the
Maybe
worst.
if I go far enough, they'll not be mad at me.
You'll have to go like 40 or 50 blocks.
Good thing this tunnel is like 40 or 50 blocks. I love it!
And if you run it anymore, they'll still be mad at you.
Good to know.
They have a social aggro range of like 40 blocks.
Yeah.
Hello, friends.
Yeah. I knew they were social aggro. I'm not sure how far.
Far.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
They seem calm again.
No, they're angry. One of them is angry because I'm getting zombified piglin grunts angrily.
Huh. Very strange.
Something somewhere is angry at you.
Might be above me.
Run through to the portal. You're not far now. And go through. Stop digging. Just run.
Yep. I'm good. Boing, boing. Stop.
Because if we go through for a minute, they should be totally calm. I think. Assuming I remember how these work correctly.
Yeah, should be good now.
I very rarely hit piglins, so I don't have much experience dealing with them.
Yeah, I honestly don't either. I just panicked a little bit.
I mean, you saw what happened last time I hit a piglin, so...
Yeah. Although, wasn't that you opening a chest?
Yes, they'll get mad if you open the chest. Well, the zombie piglins won't, the piglins will.
Yeah.
And chests and shulker boxes are also included in that.
Yeah, they are. Right,
oh, something somewhere is angry.
Oof, I gotta mute for a second.
Oh boy. Let's see. What am I doing? Not hitting a piglin. Very carefully not hitting a piglin. Hello, sir. I didn't do a thing to you or anyone you care about. Please leave me be. I don't like that. I also don't like whatever the heck is going on with my music. Next track, please. Whew. I kind of wonder how this has gone.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome back.
Lucia. Make a thing that beats you on the stream as well. Well, yeah, I mean, yes, that would be great. Wait. Oh, no. Thanks, MVS. Gosh.
What did you do?
I needed to mute on OBS, but
yes.
I muted on Discord. Arg. I'm ridiculous.
Technically, you have to mute on both if you don't want me to hear you either.
You can hear me through my OBS? I know the stream can.
No. If you just mute OBS, I will still hear you through Discord.
Yeah.
So you have to mute both.
I was actually thinking that too.
Yeah, I've got a mute for OBS on my stream deck.
Oh, yeah, grocery pickup. We're trying to figure out grocery pickup. Whee!
Ah. Well, the piglins appear to have calmed down. Actually, they appear to not exist anymore because I ran far enough away.
Yeah. There was something I was doing back here other than dropping off my netherrack.
I'm gonna run back to the stronghold because So I'm carrying...
Yeah, go ahead.
10 slow fall potions and 2 instant health potions.
I think that should be all we need for that, really.
It should be plenty. Carved pumpkins. Grab a couple of pumpkins.
I do have a carved pumpkin in my end chest because I always carry one around.
One? Oh, I do. Never mind.
Okay, perfect. Let's Let's see. Do we want to have anything that we'll need for end busting, or do we want to make that a different?
Well, what do you think we need for that?
Yeah, I'm not happy about that MBS. Let's see. We would need a lot of like scaffolding blocks for going across the gaps. We would need end pearls. I have a stack in my end chest, but
Hey, Gladdy.
yes.
Fill your pockets with a bunch of the netherrack we just gathered that we both put away like dinguses.
Ah! Yeah. Let's see.
You know, the perfect block in a place that doesn't have ghasts.
Yeah. Okay, I have literally an entire inventory full.
Oh, hey, do you have a bucket?
I do.
Can you get a bucket of lava?
Yes.
Because then we can just make a stone generator. Or a cobblestone generator.
Yeah.
So if we need more blocks, we can get more blocks. I have 2 water buckets in my pockets, so we're good on that front.
Yep, I think I have an extra one in my end chest. Okay.
I don't like that it made a splashy sound as I came through the portal.
Ooh, that's...
I think it was just a glitch. Just an audio glitch. Oh, and if you don't have end pearls, you may want some.
I have a stack.
Okay, I've got a stack on me and like 10 more in my end chest.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I want to like go trade for more with the cleric or...
Gladdy, we have stacks in a barrel.
Right. I was thinking about grabbing more while I was there, and I was halfway here because I had my inventory full of netherite.
Yeah, anyway, we should be fine at this point.
Yeah, I'm definitely going back for the extra end pearls, though, because we'll probably end up using a lot of them. And, like, we don't want to kill a bunch of endermen. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw some of this in here, I guess. Okay, 3 stacks of ender pearls should be good. Should be more than enough. I'm trying to think what else we might want for fighting the shulkers. My shield is in my end chest. I usually bring a backup pair of armor, so if I fall in the void, I don't lose it.
Unfortunately, we don't really have that.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what we've got.
My whole thing is I just never let myself be above the void in the first place.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Do you have food?
I have just under a stack of golden carrots, but probably top off. And I think I have an extra stack in my end chest.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have a full stack in my end chest, so I'm gonna go grab some extras. And then you think I'm gonna make a backup set of iron armor because we have plenty of iron.
All right.
That's not what I wanted.
I have a stack of sponges in my end chest. What the heck?
I guess that was the last time you really emptied it.
Actually, I think I left them in there on purpose, but I cannot remember my reasoning. At all.
Space. I do not have space. I'm gonna put one of these away so I can put the iron away. Map. Okay. Now I should be full. Actually, I'm gonna leave an extra space in my inventory just in case. Boop. I'm gonna make... Give me down. I'm gonna make booties because... 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm actually kind of excited. Very nervous. Kind of excited.
Yeah, same.
I've also decided I really, really like shooting the crystals from the ground. It's very fun.
Yes. It's a good challenge. Hey, eat the carrot.
I do not need a clock in my pockets in the end.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide what stuff goes in my pockets, what goes in my end chest, and what gets left out here.
Yeah, all of the scaffolding stuff could be left in the stronghold room. Oh, do you have an infinity bow or a mending bow or regular bow?
Mending. You can't put infinity on a crossbow.
Yeah, I totally forgot that you could. I reminded myself like almost immediately, like, oh yeah.
I've got almost 2 stacks of arrows though, so I should be okay.
I do have spectral arrows if you want them from trading with the piglins. I've got like a stack.
Do you have arrows for your? You have mending.
I have infinity.
Infinity. That thing. Yeah. Okay. Then yeah. A couple more wouldn't hurt.
I got you. Boing. Through the portal, finally. Okay.
Shovel can go in the end chest.
Yeah, backup tools I usually end up putting there. It's gonna go in there.
Things I think I won't need while we're fighting are going in the end chest.
Yeah, definitely. All the netherrack is in there. I'm putting my backup chests in there because I have no space in my end chest.
Oh, I should swap out my torches for my shield.
Ooh, yes. What's this?
Over here for potions.
Yes. Thank you. 1, 2, 3.
Well, we both started taking from the same row.
There. So the other slow falling there are yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that works. And then we grab the spectral arrows for you. That's my hole. Okay. There you go. Are you making yourself a carved pumpkin?
No, I have one. I just accidentally put it down.
Oh yeah. I need to grab mine out of my end chest then.
Let me put my helmet in my end chest. I'm not gonna need it while we're fighting.
Yeah, I honestly, do I wanna? Yeah, I think I'll wear it. Because I'm gonna be potentially intense otherwise. Alright, oh. We need blocks for getting up to the towers. So I'm gonna grab the netherrack.
I remember shooting most of them from the ground. I think almost all of them?
Yeah, the ones that, may be difficult to hit from below. Like, the short ones with the cages are a little easier to sneak an arrow through. The tall ones you might want to stack up. I also have some end pearls so I can throw up to them, potentially.
Let's see how many I can get from the ground.
Yeah. Woo-woo. Alright. Are you ready?
Oh, ready as I'm ever gonna be.
Okay, let me grab the, last eye of Ender.
I literally have it in my hand.
Oh. Sorry. I figured you maybe probably had it, but... okay. Oh, it's in my hot bar.
Alright.
That was anticlimactic. Alright, you want to count us down?
Oh. No. No, I don't.
Okay. You want me to count us down, or should I just hit you into it?
I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Okay, let's go.
Deep breath.
Hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I can't, it hasn't even loaded, I hate it.
I hate that it was doing the fall through the void thing.
Mm-hmm.
Worst. Oh no, and of course we're...
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, I don't know.
Great.
Okay.
Yes.
Pearl or bridge?
Pearl is gonna be safest, probably.
Okay, we can go make a bridge after.
We'll need, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna pearl over to this ledge here. You see where I'm facing?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
I'm an idiot. I put my pick in my...
Oh, I have one. I have my pick. Here, I can dig us. Or where that works.
Just... Yeah, no, you dig.
Okay.
For some reason, it didn't register that, you know, I might need my pick.
Yeah. Alright, I hear her.
Yeah, she literally just went right above our heads.
Sister, I'm coming!
You're a disaster.
Yes, it's good. But she's been waiting here long enough.
Okay, this is a circle, center. Alright.
Yep.
I'm gonna go shoot things.
Cool. Hey, I got one!
Oh, come on, I'm shooting too low.
Just a little bit. Oh, I should have brought bottles to make dragon's breath. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Oh, that dragon's breath hurts. Ow.
You may be a dragon, but you are not immune.
Oh,
there we go, there's one of them. Okay. I'm gonna come get this little one with the cage over here.
Yeah. I'm gonna get one of the lower ones with the cage, too. So close. Yeah. Got it. Woohoo!
Come on. Okay, I can't get this one from down here, which is really annoying.
Hold on, what's the one you got?
One of them, I'll get it.
Yeah, you're good. There was another one. There we go. Without a cage. Oh! Got it. Okay, so there's one up there.
This is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Probably, unless you,
No, I was completely sheltered.
Oh, good.
I can't get down from here, I don't have a pick. Hold on. What?
Slow falling?
No. I mean, I do need to take one, I completely forgot about it, but I need my pick back.
You also have water.
Oh my gosh, Gladdy, I know how to function!
I didn't know. Sorry. You're good. I can get this one. So close.
So the problem we're running into is that we're both doing different things and not communicating. So we don't know what's been done and what hasn't.
Oh, I'm mostly just looking at the crystals that she's getting power from and trying to shoot them. Come on. Got it.
Okay, so next time, communication. And a plan, maybe.
Yeah, that helps. I mean, we seem to be doing alright so far. It looks like there's that one that she's connected to right now.
I'm going up.
And then... Ow! 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 Ow.
I think you need to be a little bit less of a disaster.
Yeah, I turned my back on her and she just kind of plowed right into me when she came off the perch. This is fine though. Okay, so that one, it looks like there's just the two left?
Well, I'm gonna get this one and then see what I can do from up here.
Mm-hmm. There is the one right next to the pillar you're at.
Okay, I see one.
Okay. Do you see any others, or is that the last
Hold
one?
on. Let me get this one first. Okay, that's that one. I see one more next to me.
Wings.
I can't see with this helmet on.
Yeah.
And I had to turn my render distance down, so that's not helping.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, there's one right next to me, and then if there are any more, they're all the way across from me, and I can't see them because they've faded out.
Yeah. I can't tell if I'm getting crits on her or not. Okay, she's off the perch.
Okay, I'm coming down.
Okay. Oh, she's just destroyed part of your netherrack.
That's
tower.
okay, I just yeeted.
Yeah.
So now I guess we just go after her and see if she heals.
Yeah, it doesn't look like she's getting any healing right now, but
Yeah.
we'll find out. Is she perching again? No. Yes.
Yes.
Alright, ow! Do you have a preference, Heather?
Well, I'm behind her, you're in front of her, so...
Okay, cool. Ow. Ow, 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 oh, that's not good.
Well,
Yeah,
get back here quickly, please.
I approached directly from the front.
Maybe just a bit.
Oh no, I don't have pearls.
I guess you're gonna have to bridge then. Well, at least she's distracted.
No, because I didn't bring anything to bridge with.
Then...
Okay, I'm coming back.
Good. Oh, come on. Ow! I say, as even though I took basically no damage. Get your gear.
Yep, I have it. Oh, there we go. Okay, back in the game. Hiya. Leading these shots on her is really difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
my
I actually
God.
got one. That was... I'm very pleased with that.
That was quite impressive.
Even though especially since I can barely see her.
Yeah. You know what, I'm gonna try a 5 mode, see if that makes it any better.
Well, I've got my render distance so low she's fading into the fog.
Yeah. It's fading out for me as well. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, nice shot.
And she's perching, I think.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get in the bedrock portal out before she does that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to wait for her to be down.
I was hoping I could beat her to it, but just gonna go in from the back. Ow! Stop that.
You good there?
He's really throwing me around.
Gosh.
Ow, 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 ow.
That hurt. So glad I had those boots.
I'm so glad I have feather falling, or slow falling on.
My slow falling ran out as she hit me.
Oh no!
So it was just my
Yeah.
feather falling boots that saved me.
Yeah.
Hello, Enderman. Please don't stare into my eyes. I'm trying to kill a dragon. Oh gosh.
Oh, that's a fireball. Uh-oh. Why does that Enderman sound mad?
Probably at her. I
Oh, yeah,
accidentally threw a pearl.
Oh dear. Where
It's
did you
fine.
fall?
I'm over here.
Okay, good.
It didn't go into the void, or I would have
Yeah.
died. Or it wouldn't
Well,
have. No, it wouldn't have hit anything.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
it wouldn't
say,
have
if
gone
it
into
wasn't completed,
words. I can word.
Yep. This is fine.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
This is fine. Hello.
And... Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
It's so weird
Whoop.
how with feather falling.
Ouch.
Did we just both get yeeted?
Yes. Well, with feather falling and really good armor, it's not much of a concern.
Yeah, it's not.
Except for if you get yeeted off the island, and that's what pearls are for. And I think we're a little close for that in any case.
Oh,
We're a little far from the edge.
yeah, we are. We are quite far from the edge, which is good. Hey, I got her.
You know, if my scroll wheel could stop putting me on things other than my crossbow.
Ugh, yeah.
Okay, there's one shot.
There's perching. Ow,
okay.
Ow.
Come on, if I can jump high enough.
There you go.
Yes! Oh. Don't fall back in the portal.
Oh, yeah. It would just take me back to the stronghold since that's where my spawn is right now. Oh boy. How many levels do you have?
42.
52. Very nice.
Now.
Where'd it go? There it is.
Right.
Of course
get
it's
off the
on
bedrock.
Oh, hello. Hello, little dragon.
Give me just a moment here.
Getting your pick. Oh, we gotta come up with like a build around the egg now.
Yeah, that was already on the plan, wasn't it?
Yeah, I love doing that. I have like a little pedestal design I've used before. Yay!
Hey.
Egg.
Keep that safe. I mean, maybe I should carry it because you're the one who died, but
egg.
Keep that safe.
I'm dragon. Dragon love egg.
Now, first thing we do is make a station here.
Oh.
You good there?
Yeah, what do I got?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot about that. The dragon will actually drop a dragon head.
Yeah.
With the data pack, I think.
Yeah, it is the data pack.
So...
I'm definitely gonna try to like keep this one separate from the other heads though.
Infinite water source.
Oh, I left my end chest behind.
You got a lava bucket?
I do. No, I left it. 1 second. Oh.
Go, have fun.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't need that. Keep that. That goes in the end chest. And that goes in the end chest. I'm gonna keep some of the potions, I guess. And then dragon head.
You know what? I'm gonna take the helmet, the pumpkin off now and just trust myself not to look at the Endermen.
Yeah.
Now that it's not a dragon fight, it's a little less urgent.
Yes. Agreed. Okay. 2 stacks of end pearls, 1 in my chest. There's the rest of the armor. Okay. Take my good armor off until we get to a city. I gotta make space in my end chest. Gosh. Tools. Wait, go. Yeah, I guess I don't need the obsidian in here. Pick.
Oh, and I've just gone pure silent mode. This is fine.
Yeah, I'm doing the talk to myself thing. I feel like I want to take all the extra stuff out of my end chest, but I know we're going to get shulker boxes anyway, so I don't have to take everything out. This is going to be a mess. That goes there, and that goes there, and this is going to go on my body. It's going in the chest. Yeah. Yeah. And that. Wait, this can go in the potion box.
I have a brain. Maybe.
That's a mood.
Maybe I might have a brain.
You can probably go in there. No, there's gonna be extras.
I made this exact thing on the industrial island, and I don't remember how to do it anymore.
Like a residence thing, or which? Oh, the generator. Do you need a stair?
Oh wait, no, that's. I think I have this right.
Okay, tools that I don't need.
Yes, that should be right.
And this one
Because the water goes there. Yes. Okay, I've got it right now. I just need the lava bucket for it to be finished.
Cool. I think I'm gonna bring my backup sword so I don't lose my good sword if I fall. Doors. Yeah, everything else on me is replaceable.
Okay.
Armor.
I don't know that I'll take any of my good stuff off because I know I'll die if I do.
Yeah.
And knowing me, I am generally much less likely to fall in the void than to die.
Yeah.
Now I'll fall in the void and I'll be very upset and I lose everything, but...
Yeah. I'll be probably most upset about losing my levels. And, like, I'll lose my silk pick and my bow, but those are, you know...
Do not say those are easy to replace after the amount of time I put into those.
No. I was gonna say, out of losing all my armor and all my tools, only losing 2 things is a little more palatable.
Good, nice save.
Yeah, that was literally what I was going to say.
Anyway, hopefully this doesn't go horribly wrong. Perfect.
Yay!
So now what happens is it breaks and immediately goes in there and ends up in here.
Perfect. Okay, I'll go bring a bunch of the netherrack I had back. Boing. Hey! Good to see you, Tracy. We are, I mean, I don't know if you were watching, but we just tackled the dragon. Unexpectedly, a little bit, like we were sort of already planning to do it at some point, but Blank had 3 barrels set up with different... No. I'm preparing for the end, so I don't lose my stuff. So all my good stuff is in the end chest. And then when we get to an end city, I will pull it all out. Yeah, this is so I don't, like...
Oh, that's what you were doing. That's smart.
Yeah. Yes,
let me do that. I don't have a brain.
Well, that's why I was saying that I was gonna make some backup iron armor. Anything else in here I need?
Oh, hey! Yeah, everything is going decently so far.
Cool. Okay, now my end chest is 100% full. But yeah, we tackled the dragon. Blank set up 3 barrels with little adventure things.
I set up random adventure barrels for Gladdy.
And I randomly picked one, and it happened to be the dragon. So, well, it was find a stronghold, but
we did that in like 10 minutes. So
yeah, the stronghold was really close to our place. And so now Blank is making some cobble for us to have as backup for going across the void. Thank you. I'm very pleased. Yes. I would pick the dragon, yeah.
That's a crossbow.
Yeah, I don't think an arrowhead is gonna put, you know, through all the stone very easily.
Yeah. Let me be a disaster in peace.
I hope I don't look at any of these Enderman by accident while I'm in F5 mode. But yeah, so a little bit of lore fact. The dragon is my sister. Yes. So, my sister got corrupted and I got yeeted from the end. And that was how my wings were injured. And yeah, so we came back and tried to quote-unquote free her, but alas, the only way to free her was, you know, death. So yeah, angsty stuff.
Hey, at least you can respawn her later.
Yeah, this is true. And we have her egg, so like my little niece or nephew. Yeah. Boing, boing.
We're gonna have to make a build for that high on the priority list.
Yes. We'll probably have to like go into creative and figure it out, or maybe we'll figure out. We gotta figure out.
Nest on the top of one of your towers.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, I'm writing that down for good. Lore,
Or just like a specific power just to hold the nest.
Yeah. And yes, lore. It's not like a lore roleplay server really, but yeah. Just you know, we're
But come
both
on, when you dump a
writers.
pair of writers on a server, stories are gonna happen.
Yes, they are.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down in the KE notes.
So fun fact, this is the second time in my life I've ever fought the dragon.
Yeah, you did so well. You were really good.
My key is anxiety and over preparation.
Yes, that is a move. Let's see.
So Gladdy,
Yes.
what do you think about mining down all of these pillars?
Perhaps?
We do need 8 tons of obsidian.
We do. I'm trying to think of what we could put in their place if we do that.
At the moment, nothing, because we'd be respawning the dragon eventually, I think.
Yeah. Well, the dragon respawns to the crystals in the center.
Yes, but my point is, when you respawn the dragon, the pillars reform.
Oh! I didn't know that they reform if they're not there.
Yeah, they completely reform. They regenerate.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, sorry.
It is a way to get a lot of renewable obsidian. I don't remember if it's a limited number of times or if it's every time you respawn the dragon.
Yeah.
But it's a really good way to get a lot of obsidian if you need it and you're willing to take the time to shear the pillars down.
Yeah. Once we get a beacon, we'll probably be able to do that.
I will warn you, it will not make much of a difference.
Yeah, true. But,
Like, it'll shave off
need every little bit.
it'll probably shave off tens of hours in the long run.
Uh-huh.
But moment to moment, it will not make much of a difference.
Yeah. But it's something, you know. You gotta have every little bit. But yeah, backstory's gonna happen, trees. Gotta happen. This is the general's backstory in this world, at least. I don't know if that applies to her, like, overall backstory, or just...
We did have the random realization the other day, or several weeks ago, that, you know, apparently I ended up in this world after getting yeeted here by Fae in a dark forest.
Yep. I love it. Yeah, how much, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start a pillar up to the, gateway. Boing. How do I want to do this? Do we want, like, a staircase, or do we want, like, a spiral?
Sorry, I was reading an email from my professor. What were you saying?
I'm gonna start the stairway up to the gateway. Do we want a spiral stairway, or a, like, stair?
I don't care, just something that we can't fall off of easily.
Yeah. Most certainly.
But yeah, no, a fun fact about, Blank the character, because there's Blank the character as well as Blank the creator. It's really weird, but,
Yeah.
I do have an interconnecting lore for everything I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was talking to Trees the other day and was mentioning a drawing idea I had for my character. And I was like, I'm not sure how to, like, other than doing character or content creator, how to differentiate. And then he mentioned, like, the general, because, you know, the general Gladius thing. And I was like, oh yeah, that works perfectly. So if I say the general, that's my character. And if I say Gladi or me or whatever, that's probably me. Ooh, I think I might have timed this perfectly. Or laid this out perfectly. I don't know.
Interesting. I don't really have a way to distinguish.
Mm-hmm. You could say the glitch, like Blank the glitch.
You know, that's where my brain went to. We've even got alliteration there.
Wait, is that alliteration or assonance?
Alliteration is repeating the starting sound.
Oh, I thought assonance was sound and alliteration was the letter.
No, assonance is repeated vowel sounds anywhere within the word or words. Consonance is the same thing with consonants. I say, they're spelled differently.
Right. And then alliteration is, so it's not just starting letters, it's any letters.
For assonance and consonants, it's any letter throughout the word. Alliteration is specifically the starting sound between multiple words.
Okay. That's what I thought. I'm gonna make this too wide, and then I'm gonna put a railing.
Basically, alliteration is rhyme, but the start of the word instead of the end of the word.
Yeah.
I don't know why there are separate words for that.
I don't know. English can get specific, I guess, but also non-specific?
Every language has its realm of specificity and its realm of vagueness. It's what's important for the people who use that language. Okay, maybe a little bit, maybe a little bit. You can't see me hiding in my sweater here.
Yeah, we were just talking about that yesterday, Trees.
Yes. Welcome to my TED Talk.
Yeah, we enjoy it. We're
Look, I am a linguistics minor and an absolute language nerd.
Yes, precisely. That's why it's lovely.
I broke my hopper.
Nah.
That's okay. I just have to replace it.
Yeah, we just gotta pick it back up again.
Anyway, I'm just sitting here mining cobble. I don't know why.
Yeah. Because we need stuff for scaffolding.
Is that not why we brought netherrack?
Well, yeah, but just in case we need more, you know.
Valid, I suppose.
Peace. I mean, that was the whole point of bringing the generator. In case we need more stuff. I mean, we're basically just playing Skyblock again.
Yeah, you know, it literally is. Just with
really
a little more pre-generated land.
Yeah. And access to an overworld that has all the things.
One of these days I'll actually do a Skyblock series and it'll be fun.
Yes. It will be amazing. Okay, cool. That's built. Now I need to put...
The only downside is if I don't use the actual idea I had for Skyblank, I can't use the Skyblank pun because it's linked in my brain.
Yeah, understandably. Okay, that's pretty good. And then the other side. And we need more netherrack. Oh, it's gonna be so fun to make all of this, like, pretty at some point.
Yeah. We'll have to get that on the to-do list.
So many to-do lists.
I want to just lay claim to an end ship.
Yeah.
Turn it into a little tiny base.
That would be so fun. Okay, some fine, some health, pearls. Okay, I'm almost done with making the gateway blank proof. Be so pretty, yes.
I love how you've adopted my turn of phrase. Oh, I broke my hopper again. I was reaching for my drink and accidentally moved my mouse.
Yeah. But yeah, of course I've adopted it. Yeah. Just like I've adopted you. Haha.
Blank proof.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
I'm a disaster.
Now, how much of this netherrack should I bring? Probably all of it.
What?
I was debating how much of this netherrack I should bring. And
all of it.
All of it. Yeah, we frequently have to make stuff treesy proof too, so.
Oh, trust me, I'm aware.
Most indubitably.
Oh, yeah, this infinite water source right here.
Oh, goody.
Here, have your bucket back.
Thank you, thank you. I will indeed require a bucket.
I already need a shulker box. This is ridiculous.
I know, right? Gosh. Disaster walking over here. Yes, we are all disasters. We are all equally disasters. It's like that clip I have that I called two disasters playing pickup sticks. Boing. I almost did an enderman. Oof.
Anyway, let me know when we're ready to go.
I did. No. Not my levels.
Are you okay? I don't think you're okay.
No, I'm not. I'm not okay.
Did you die? No?
No! I almost died. I almost died.
You are a disaster.
I need to enchant this iron armor. I don't want to go all the way back home for it, but I kinda need to.
Chances are you'll get some in the first city we go to.
I know.
Anyway, I've covered over the lava so you can't fall into it and die.
Good. That Enderman got me down to like half a heart, I think, or a heart, and I just bolted for the portal.
You know what we don't have?
What?
Rockets.
Oh, you want me to go back and get some?
I mean, if you want, I'm just sitting here mining cobble.
Yeah, I might as well, wait, why am I going back to the torches? Just through the portal, you dingus. But yeah, I'll go do that, and, enchant my armor while I'm at it. That was
you know,
way too
I should
close.
probably come back through and make sure I didn't leave anything important.
Yeah, that would probably be important.
I hate to skip the poem, but I can't just sit here and let it go.
Yeah.
If I know how to skip it. Do you know how to skip it?
Space? Any button?
Okay, so it's speeding it up. Not actually skipping.
Enter? Oh no. Piglin, get out of here. Out. Out. No. Out. No.
Ah. Escape. The button is escape. Oh my gosh, Gladdy! You're a disaster!
I am. I wasn't wearing my gold armor and there were piglins on the walkway back.
Of course there were piglins!
There's nowhere for me to go hide in a corner.
You can hide under the stairs. Here. Just for you.
Thank you.
I can't believe you didn't consider piglins.
I don't, because it usually isn't a problem, and then I fell off the ledge and he fell down and I had nowhere to go. I was gonna retreat and I couldn't.
This is why you put gold on.
Okay, I'm done being dramatic. Can you dig me out now?
Yes. No, now you suffer. Get out here.
Oh, I should probably put a torch in that little spot in the middle.
Does it matter if anything spawns there? It can't get out.
Yeah, but I don't feel like listening to zombies. Oh no, of course all my torches were in my inventory. This is fine. This is totally fine.
Alright, let's go.
my diamond armor on again. Okay. Grab my actual sword too. This is what I get for putting my not so good stuff on before I'm actually ready.
Mm-hmm. Supper.
Yep.
You brought this on yourself.
Yeah.
Also, like, this is just what happens when you go into the Nether without me, and you know it.
I'm usually not this incompetent. Oh man.
Something is angry.
Yeah, they're downstairs, and I'm not wearing my gold, but I have my diamond. So
why are you not wearing your gold?
Because revenge. Take that.
Put your gold on.
Well, I don't have anything now.
Is it in your end chest?
That I don't have because.
Is it in your end chest?
Yes.
Get up here. You done?
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
I can't believe I lost 50 levels.
Yeah, well, someone didn't consider piglins.
Oh, man. I'm so mad.
You're a wreck.
I mean, at least it's easy enough to kill the dragon again, but you gotta make end crystals.
Come on.
I feel like such a child. You winning. Please.
That was interesting.
Yeah, it was. I've noticed it does that a lot for some reason.
I think it's a loading problem because it uses a lot of memory.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Do you have any levels?
7.
Alright, come here. Give me your gear and toss me some lapis.
I'm gonna sulk. Also, I'm gonna make another end chest.
Okay.
I need it.
Do you care what goes on this gear?
Not particularly. Protection is preferred. Projectile protection is also pretty good because
well, you've got protection 3, feather falling 4, iron boots.
Oh, sick.
Guys, I did protection 3 and it gave me feather falling 4.
Cheesy. Yay! Most excellent. Let's see. What am I doing? I'm grabbing blaze powder. You really need to go get more blaze powder. Obsidian. Did I use all the obsidian? I did not use all of the obsidian. Cool. Ooh, it's thundering. Makes me want to play in the rain. Cool. You can go there. You're here. You're there. I'm gonna need you. You are junk.
Do I not? Oh, I must have left. I made iron boots and I must have left them.
Oh, yeah, because you put the gold boots on. They're not in your end chest?
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. Water. Block. Bow, pick. Okay. Everything is where it should be. I thought I only grabbed one blaze powder. Why did it? Oh, because I didn't need blaze powder because we already had the Eye of Ender. Haha. So you can go back. Okay, and then I have all that and that. Oop. Still falling. Hammers going back in the end chest.
Yeah, it's very calm music. I don't know if it's really the best fit, but for me, it's better than high energy music that might startle me at the wrong moment.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I do need to get my pretzel up and running. Place is looking great. Oh, thank you. We still need to get the walls in, but we're pretty happy with it so far. And really like how the enchanter has come along.
Okay,
I don't know
here.
if we've shown. Yeah.
Be happy I did yours first.
Appreciate it. Okay. Gotta put the armor away. Gosh. I feel like I'm preparing more for this than for the dragon fight.
Yeah, it's more dangerous than the dragon fight.
Yeah, somehow. It makes me so nervous. This is fine.
Look at it this way.
Fine.
You've already died.
I know.
Now there's no consequence to dying again.
Yeah. Oh, do we want to bring an end chest over there? Or not an end chest, like an enchanting setup? I mean, maybe eventually, not necessarily right now, but... Yep, no problem. Can't get any worse now. I know.
Sorry, I didn't get to finish my food before the stream started, so I've just been kind of nibbling as we go, and I mute while I do, just in case, so no one has to see me chew. Hear me chew.
Yeah. Completely understandable.
So,
thanks, Trees.
Anyway, yeah, I could see eventually putting an enchanting setup over there, but I wouldn't bother anytime soon.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's all now.
Honestly, I think so.
I think we'll do one last check in the actual, stronghold where we left all the junk stuff, but...
Yeah.
Need to go. Can't get any worse.
For you, maybe.
Yeah.
For me, it could.
Knock on wood.
I did put my gold on. Good. Are you coming? Where are you? Oh, you're ahead of me. Okay.
Yeah. I just didn't take my gold off to begin with.
You ran off without me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
As you always do.
Shame.
Really, you should know better than to go into the Nether on your own. It never ends well.
Honestly, it's so weird because, like, any other place is fine. But apparently, I can't be trusted alone on the Enclave.
You know what? Everywhere else, you have to be the responsible one. Whereas here, that's my job somehow.
Yeah.
I think it's because I'm paranoid.
Yeah. That's probably it. Lesson learned. Yeah. Yeah. Sigh. Okay. Got it. You got it? You okay?
1 minute.
Trees, what did you say? What did you say?
I have a weakness for bad jokes. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh boy. I think it's time to go.
Okay. I can breathe. Okay. That was very, very good.
Oh goodness. Is that an uncle joke?
What?
Was that an uncle joke?
I don't know what that means.
So, dad jokes, but Trees isn't a dad, so we call him Uncle Jokes. Because he's an uncle to, like, 12, 21 nieces and nephews. And
Okay. I don't know if it qualifies as that or just a pun, but...
Puns count. Alright, do we want to pearl across, or should I go ahead and make a bridge?
Bridge is fine. At this point, we should have a bridge.
Yeah.
So we don't end up wasting pearls.
Mm.
I love how you're just standing on air.
I know. It's so funny.
Gosh, don't look at the Enderman. Don't look at the Enderman. Don't look at the Enderman. I almost looked at the Enderman.
Oh gosh. That would have been absolutely disastrous.
I
already managed to get away from one once, only to die to a piglin, so... Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, I was not expecting a joke. And apparently that just hit right?
I got the number correct. Yeah, I did get the number correct, Truth. Okay, probably go down now, or do I want to go across? You just go straight across.
Just go straight across and I will dig a staircase up.
Oh, I was gonna connect it to our current staircase, but this is fine. This will probably
Our current staircase is
better.
Garbage and nonsense.
Yeah.
Here, if you want to put another act block there, just so it looks even.
Oh, yeah.
And now I dig staircase.
Yes. And I will go grab the end stone so I can fill this one back in, because that will annoy me to no end. Oh my gosh, I looked at the gateway as I was coming up over the hill, and it looked like some kind of bloody wither.
Nice.
Oh, my true dragon nature just floating out there. Heck yeah. Where's the end stone? There's the end stone. Yeah. Nope. Give. Also gonna plug this up. Actually, no. We're gonna leave that as... This is where we got the egg. Hello, Enderman. It's been forever. Oh, man. Okay. I'm gonna fill this in. So, up.
I feel like I'm gonna hit an obsidian pillar and it's gonna be horrible.
Hold on, I'll tell you in a second.
I don't think I'm actually going to, because I can already see.
Nope. Yeah, you're just in front of it though, which is kind of cool.
Now we have a good way.
Yeah.
In and up.
Most excellent. Okay. Deep breath.
No. You can't make me.
Oh no, not again.
Gladdy!
Ow, ow,
Just
ow.
keep running away for a minute.
I have an Enderman shelter. Come on, come on. Die! Die! Gosh. That was so close.
You've got to stop doing that.
I'm building an Enderman blind. So this doesn't happen again.
See, here I was making just a water area for it.
Oh, yeah, that works too.
But you can also put a cover over it.
Yeah.
Here, I'll help. Since clearly, you need the help.
I swear I'm not normally this bad.
No, it's just around me.
Cute. I like it. That was so close. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm just made of heart attack today, apparently. Forget the dragon.
Yeah, I'm not sure how.
Everything else.
Okay, hang on. Hang on. You've challenged me now. Give me a minute.
Wait. What?
Not you.
Did you challenge you?
Yes.
What did you say?
Is that the pattern for it?
Oh, hey, I got a pearl out of that.
That is. Let's go ahead and make another bag. Sorry, I'm delaying our end busting for a minute.
Nah, it's fine. We still got an hour. I'm pretty sure that protection armor just saved my butt.
Pretty sure you're a disaster and you need to work on not dying.
I'm normally not so bad.
Clearly, this is not a case of normally.
No, it is not.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's not quite the corner. But give me a minute.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to dig out the other sides too?
No.
Okay.
Just this side.
Oh, did I bring?
No.
I did.
Hold on.
Chest.
My axe is in the end chest. Hold on. Because I put those in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
I love how you agree as if you have any clue what I'm planning over here.
I think I was agreeing with the first half, but this is fine. I don't even know what is life anymore. Apparently,
has a clue.
only death. Only death. No life.
Sounds about right.
Pure death. I love looking down so that my little eyes just peer over the edge of my breastplate. Ideas have been hatched. Yes, they have.
Oh, right. I don't have that mod. What happened to my music?
Accidental calls?
It's giving me errors. One moment.
Yep, no problem.
I do believe it crashed.
Huh.
Program.
Fascinating.
Pretzel.
I think it really does look like a wither somehow.
Make a wither statue.
Oh, that would be so cool, actually.
But don't use soul soil.
Well, no.
It will still make a wither.
Yeah. I was just thinking of making it as in like the actual gateway itself is like the middle head of the wither.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. No, I still needed to do a thing over here.
Yeah, I guess I'll just
Sorry. I've been challenged. I can't let it lie now.
I know, it's fine. I'll just make some cobble while you're doing that. At least I'll be productive. I've been banished. Man. Gosh, I can't believe I avoided the Enderman only to die to the piglin. I forgot how hard they can hit. Working the line at the old cobble factory. Yep, truth. I probably need it after the straight up heart attack I've been having. It's just like non-stop heart attack for 15 minutes. I feel like our end is gonna be just a smattering of death and relaxation between wither, gateways, and a tiki bar. Enderman hide.
I have been challenged. This cannot stand.
Okay. But end theme, tiki bar, island getaway. With a pool that is the bedrock portal. The end portal.
Yeah, I only processed like 2% of that. I hope you're aware of this fact.
This is fine. Par for the course right now. Both of our brains are just like fried. watching from the edge of my seat. Nice, trees. Okay, so not only did I nearly get killed by 2 separate Endermen, die to a piglin, get yeeted by the dragon, but earlier in the stream, I angered a piglin. I angered a zombie piglin. I should have known. I should have known then that this wasn't gonna go well. I should have known. I really should have known. Yes, yes.
I need some spruce gates.
I have a little more spruce wood. Hold on.
Oh, I've got plenty of spruce. I just need to actually make them.
Oh, okay, cool. But
I have like 2 stacks of spruce in my end chest.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I forgot how gates work.
That's a mood. Nice, quiet building stream.
In the end.
Yes. Surrounded by Endermen.
Yep.
That could kill you if you so much as glance at them.
And yet, somehow, I have yet to be attacked. I think it's just a you problem.
I wish you could hear the strangled little, like, cry of anguish I'm making.
Suffer.
We gotta name this tiki bird? The end of all things? And drinking, yeah, I'm not sure. The end of the night, Enderman's place. Ooh, end of the night is cool.
I do like that, yeah.
Water's End. The end. Ending. The ending. Happy ending? Oh, happy ending! Because, like, happy hour, and then the end, and end of a story. Like, the end. Good ending. Yeah. Trees likes it. And also happy ending because hopefully it means I don't die to the Enderman. This is such a weird optical illusion where when the cobble comes in, it like squishes my F5 mode up to my face, so for a brief second you get like a super close look at my face. I don't think I can keep doing that. Ugh. Ow. My brain. Whew. Oh, it's looking good so far. Ooh, we could probably make end brick.
Yes, please, yes, please, yes, please, yes, please.
Okay, I'm gonna grab this and this and this. We have stopped the end busting, and we're going...
What are you breaking my thing for?
Well, because I'm gonna borrow these to make them into end brick, and then...
I have plenty!
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. Okay, I make one. Cursor, come here. There we go.
Okay, maybe that was a little bit of an overreaction. Sorry about that.
Ah, it's alright. I understand. Never-ending soiree. That's another good name. We could have a couple of these.
You're... okay. Walking right where I'm trying to put blocks.
My bad, sorry. cute.
I want to do the bottom of the pool as well.
Yeah.
Ooh. This section here is too deep.
Yes.
Just don't drown.
It'll be fine. We could put slabs in the bottom. So
it is very fancy. Yeah, so I can't back down from a challenge.
This is amazing. I love it.
Nothing below. What do you mean?
Is he saying, like, don't put slabs on the bottom?
No, asking if there's nothing below. Ooh, stairs. I need stairs.
Okay, hold on. Should have brought a stone cutter for this.
You know what?
Oh, yeah. I know there was a piece of iron.
I carry 8 tons of iron in my end chest.
I know.
Stone cutter acquired. We're such dorks.
Yeah. I love it. Love it.
No stairs can be waterlogged.
Yes. Want me to waterlog them?
Yes, please.
I need to put water on the bottom too, so it doesn't just like.
I'm honestly really happy you mentioned that because I'm having a blast with this.
Yeah, I am so pleased.
Hey, Gladdy.
Yeah.
Can you get me 2 stone brick?
Yeah. On it. Yeah. Stone brick. Just the regular block.
Yep. Can walls be waterlogged?
I'm not sure.
Because if they can't, walls would be great.
If they can't, or they can?
If they can't. No, can
yeah.
might. Can might. No, can't. Can? I don't know.
Can you do that? Can you do the can? What else? This needs to go here, and here. Papa. And give me more of that. Papa.
What are you doing?
Oh, wrong. Sorry. Wrong spot. I miscalculated.
Yeah, it changes shape.
Yeah. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I had it too far out. Okay, let's go. These. Yeah. You want to bring it all the way to the edge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do? That was an accident.
Yes, I can do the cake. Very nice trees.
I didn't mean to turn all of that into brick. That's fine.
Whoopsies. Okay, good. I have a little so I can repair this.
Yeah, it's always so much harder to execute ideas.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could do it with enough practice, but it is
do you want
hard.
To put blocks right there, so it goes like down into here.
No, because this is the entrance.
Okay.
So what I want to do.
Aha.
Except I'm short a wall somehow. Did I actually put a wall
Here.
somewhere?
I don't know. Here, let me make.
I thought I made 4. Maybe I'm delusional.
Miscount. Miscount.
Ooh, but I could use some slabs.
Got it.
12 slabs and actually, yeah, 2 stairs.
Okay.
Oh, I have the wall.
Okay, cool.
I didn't realize I had the wall.
You said 6? No, 12 slabs.
12 slabs and 2 stairs.
Yep, got it. Slabbies and stairs. Aw, thanks, trees. We do make a great team.
Yeah.
Disaster, but team.
It's the same brain cell thing?
Yes. Yes, it is. Motion dippity.
Doesn't this look nice?
Yes. Way better than my silly little Enderman blind over here.
Now, what do you think about the roof? Leave it as the regular endstone? Otherwise, it might be too much brick.
Yeah.
Kinda got a lot.
We could always use purple when we come back.
Yes. Yes.
Incentive to go. Let's go. But this is lovely. Oh yeah.
Thanks.
The player is a block and a half. But yeah, I love it. Take that, Enderman.
So now we have a very nice little Enderman proof.
Yeah, tiki bar. Hold on. One more thing. Let's see. And a yoink. And yoink. And where do I want to put it? This is an even block build. Oh, I know.
Oh my gosh, it is. I have to fix that.
I mean, do you?
Yes. I can't change the width right now, but I can at least change the length.
Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, no, wait, what am I doing? That doesn't go there. That goes in. And yeah. And well. Wait, you just. Oh, I just moved the wrong spot. There we go. Up. Heck yeah, after party spot. Let's go. Oops, no. Hold on. Bye.
I just gotta do a little water physics management.
E. Perfection.
And not drown in the process.
Yes. That would be very important. Okay, so that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Not that. Get back here. E there and there.
Okay.
And there. Okay.
I think it went pretty well, yeah.
All right. Challenge complete. High five.
Rude.
Time to go? Yes.
Time to go. Time to go.
Time to go.
As soon as I get the bottle lid back on my soda bottle.
Oh, yeah. That would be very important. That's that challenge. Well done. Thank you, trees. Blank did 90% of the work. I am very pleased.
Oh my gosh, Gladdy!
For goodness sake! Did I really have to test it out?
Don't drown.
Really? Yeah, no, I'm good. Get out of here. Shoot.
At least we had it finished.
Yes. It must have been while I was in F5 that I looked at it. I'm grabbing my stupid pumpkin head.
Yeah, I think you need it at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Coming! I'm clipping that later. Oh my goodness. This is fine. totally fine.
Okay. Just throw the pearl?
Yep, scary part.
Alright. Well.
Yep.
Attempt number 2.
How's it looking?
Horrible.
Oh dear.
Feel free to come on through. I've moved away from where I appeared.
Yep. I did the same thing you did.
Yep, that's right where I came through too. Hold on.
Why does it put you at the very edge? This is not okay.
What? Really?
What?
What I like to do with these is to hollow down a layer around the inside.
Mm-hmm. The whole thing?
Yeah.
Is it to help it from putting you on, like...
I don't know if it actually affects where you generate. I just think it's cool. And it helps me feel more secure.
Yeah.
Don't dig down again, though, because of the shape of these islands.
Yeah, definitely not.
Let me break this, and... I like to set up a little base in this spot.
Uh-huh. My goodness. This is a terrible...
So, chest...
terrible spot.
It could be worse.
It could, yes.
Crafting table...
Thanks, trees. We don't need all the luck we can get, I think.
Chests. Oh yeah, we will definitely need luck. Don't walk over here at this moment. Okay, I wanted to make sure it was solid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put in
Good idea.
an infinite water source.
Very nice.
Later I'll want to set up a brewing station, like right over here.
Ooh, yeah.
I know we could just use the one we'll end up setting up in the main part of the end, but...
Yeah, no, this is fine.
Let me...
Okay, cool. Do I wanna have these coordinates? Oh, yeah. Hold on.
You good?
Yeah, I'm setting up gateway. What icon should I use? Portal?
Whatever you like. I'm gonna start bridging out on the diagonal here to this island.
Yeah.
Just arbitrarily picked.
Yep. Oh boy, here we go.
This is fun.
Yeah, so fun.
I don't know why my phone is yelling at me.
Shaken. Gosh.
You've got to stop running into trouble.
Yeah.
You've had such horrible luck this stream.
Yeah, I mean, it is just like poor choices on my part too.
Personal theory, out of practice.
I mean, maybe. Let's see.
It's been a couple of weeks.
It has, yeah. I did play a little bit on the Mineverse, but I mean, we didn't really do anything intense. So I have always just kind of been a klutz prone to accidents too.
Yeah. How close am I getting?
Almost there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
My hand is starting to cramp.
Why I like toggle. But
I don't trust it. I don't trust myself not to accidentally hit it.
Yeah, that is totally fair.
Or I'll like forget if it's on or off.
Yeah. It makes me miss how Bedrock has a little person up in the top, so when you shift, it'll show that you're crouched.
Yeah, I never really was a fan of that. I don't know why.
I mean, it's a little excessive, but...
That's a lot of Endermen.
Yes, yes it is.
Let me get a little further in, and then I'll start going down. Or, more accurately, I'll yeet off and then build up.
I was gonna say, yeah.
That should be far enough.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Can you reach?
Yep.
Cool.
Why did I... Hey, sir, if you walk in front of my pickaxe and get punched, it's not my fault.
Truth. Should I put railings on these?
Yes, please.
Okay. Just the stairs or the entire pathway?
The pathway should be stable enough.
Yeah. Figure out how...
Sir?
Diagonals are rough. We'll have to come on the Switchverse server, at least the dragon fight will have to come at some point. Yeah! Yeah, for sure. I do think we could do it relatively soon on the Switchverse. It's just a matter of, when we want to get up to it. Diagonals are so awkward.
Watch your step over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I was being pretty careful.
But yeah, I don't know why I decided the stairs also had to be on a diagonal, but apparently they do.
I mean, we could pretty easily just turn it.
But where's the fun in that?
True. Alright, shall we...
Alright, onward.
move along?
Arbitrarily, this way.
Yes.
We need to get some chorus fruit.
Yes, yes.
Those
Follow
have
the
to be
door.
shot off, yes?
Yeah, you have to break them kind of like you do with the dragon egg and stuff.
Just had to grab my crossbow.
Yeah, I think you could technically silk touch them, but...
That would require you to get all the way up there.
yeah. It is most certainly easier to just shoot them. Nice.
That should do.
Yep. Most certainly.
Just needed a bit, so we could grow some.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I've got 5 flowers and 22 fruit.
I only have the 1 flower, but I've got about a dozen fruit.
Perfect.
So arbitrarily, this way.
Yes. You see something?
Marking the path.
Yeah. I saw an Enderman and I thought it was the shadow of a city.
Got an apple? It appears this was not a good choice.
Potentially, yeah. Considering turning up my render distance to see if I can see anything from here, but I'm pretty sure that's probably the edge of the swirl.
Let me go ahead and, yeah, turn mine up. And then I'll turn it down again before we start moving.
Yeah. Alright, I'm on 20. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing out there.
Take this off for a moment.
There is one larger landmass dead ahead. But that's a long way.
I don't want to bridge that far.
No.
Okay, so back this way.
Dragon fight! Yeah.
Let me turn my render distance back down. I turned it up to 32.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
From 12.
I could probably keep mine at 20, but I don't really want to make it work that hard.
My computer has issues running a whole bunch of stuff along with my avatar and all of that. And, you know, all of my OBS. Although I think it mostly has issues with Season's Turn, because that's a huge mod list.
Yes, it really is.
You know that game consistently crashes like half a dozen times before it'll let me in.
Yeah.
So frustrating.
Seriously.
I haven't lost you, have I?
Nope.
Awesome. Did you just Pearl? We don't have an unlimited supply.
I know. I was just so far behind, I was like, I don't want to catch up.
You could have said, hey, wait for me.
Nah, it's fine. I'll go buy some more when we get back. We need to put compass down, don't we?
Yep.
Oh, oh. And pop. And threw one down behind us.
Awesome. So yeah, now this is the boring part.
Yeah, this is fine.
You know what the worst part is? With two of us, we're gonna have to find 2 cities.
Yeah, the good thing is that we can have one person grab one and then fly to get another one. Wait,
can we?
Yeah.
We don't have books or this thing called rockets, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, I meant to grab those when I went back and I got distracted. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Here, let's north. You went south.
Nothing here either.
Oh, then I guess I'll just stay over here and not bother calling you.
No, because we kind of have to keep going because we've been the major directions of this island.
Of this particular island, yeah. We could go back and go north instead, but...
Go back.
To the gateway.
Yeah. I guess we might as well.
West, okay.
Where you at?
I'm slowly coming up on where you are.
I did not mean to throw a pearl.
Going around a gap.
I think I saw... Yeah, there you are.
Yeah, you're across from me.
I mean, I guess we could go this way. That's back towards the gateway, but in a sort of different direction.
It is. Yeah, I'm looking at the map though, and it doesn't really... I mean, it goes to another large-ish island.
Stop looking at the map, you cheater!
Sorry, I'm trying to meet up with you, so there you are.
I literally said I could see you.
Yeah, but then if it's still a ways away, this is fine. I know where you are now.
Yeah.
I've been also trying to leave this compass, but goodness.
I'm gonna bridge across to this island here. There's probably not gonna be anything there, but doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Watch your step. Watch your step. This
Got it.
is a sheer drop into the void. Thanks, Minecraft. I hate it.
Oh dear. Oh boy.
Okay. Yup. I mean, sure, the void is kind of my brand, but, nope.
Yeah. It doesn't mean we want to fall into it.
Yeah. And across we go.
Yep. And I'm gonna go back to looking at. Good. Yeah. We'll be fine. This is fine. It's not like we're half an hour from ending stream.
Yeah.
So the next stream will probably be continuing to hunt. Unless we just do that off camera, but...
We might at least go find a city.
Yeah. And then we could do some shulker stuff. Get underneath blocks. That was a hole I do not like. There we go. Okay. Whew. Boingity boingity boing. Just lots of jumping.
Yep.
And lots of food.
Come on.
Let's go. Come
So
on,
far,
city.
nothing.
Yeah, city. Come
Really?
here. Yeah.
This is another sheer drop, so watch your step.
Yep. So do we want to go that way or to the
Looks
right?
like it'll be best to go around by where you were.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get a clear view.
I'll throw down another compass. This is a bit of a drop, so watch your step.
Excuse you,
Yeah.
it has a proper name.
A sheer drop?
No, that thing.
Oh, this compass, yeah.
See, I didn't hear the S.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I did kind of put that as off. This is fine. We want a bridge or pearl?
I want a pearl, but we might as well
Yeah.
bridge.
Agreed.
Back over the void, where one hit is instant death and loss of everything in my inventory.
Yeah. How much cobble do you have?
Dunno, I'll tell you when we get over.
Yeah.
Just over 3 stacks.
Okay. Oh.
Really? Well done.
I'm losing my marbles.
Let's go right. It looks like there's more landmass that way.
Yeah.
And then if there's nothing there, we can turn around and come back and go left.
Mm-hmm.
And if we have to look for things off stream and find nothing by the start of next stream, I will look up where a city is.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
And so far I see nothing.
All that drops away. Yeah. My brain is so shot. Looks like void.
Looks like void. I'm gonna turn up my render distance and take a look. And take this helmet off.
Do you have the vanilla tweak that does the yeah, trees. That does the reduced overlay on the pumpkin?
Reduced, yeah, I think, but it still annoys me. Okay, that is pure void.
Yep. Not gonna.
Oh, you know what? It's because we're facing in towards the center island.
Yeah.
I've flown that a couple of times in my personal world, and it's so unsettling.
It is.
Especially because I accidentally end up going super high because I'm afraid of going down, so then nothing renders even when I'm in the right spot. And then I have to carefully circle down.
It really is. So maybe try the right?
Yeah, now we go the other way.
Yeah.
Left from the last compass.
Uh-huh. Oh my goodness.
You sound like you need a nap.
Yeah, maybe. You could say this place is devoid.
Really?
But
You're terrible.
That was Treasy.
Still terrible.
Yep. Quite so. Must agree. Okay, so this way.
Yep.
Watch your step. I don't trust this little
yeah.
connections. spot.
Really, Minecraft? You gotta do the creepy sounds? Is that necessary? Okay. Right? I say as I'm already bounding off.
I was gonna say, I think left is probably gonna be our better bet, but...
Right was actually connected, so we didn't have to bridge just yet.
Yeah, I agree.
But we got a bridge here, so...
It's a short gap. It's all good.
I'm gonna go straight and not bother with the diagonal, even though it's a bit longer.
Yeah. Fine with that. Love how I got blamed for that? Yeah. Oh, I really do need a nap, apparently.
Oh, we've only got about 20 minutes left. Think you can handle that?
Oh yeah, totally. I'm good. Oh, let me throw a compass down. Compass. Excuse me. Meh.
You gotta respect this compass.
Mm-hmm.
Let me turn up my render distance again.
I have a feeling right might be our...
I don't see anything either way.
Yeah, you're on 32, right?
Yeah. Well, if you want to go right, I'm cool with that. Just let me turn my render distance back down.
Yep. I'm trying to think of it. Freaking Endercon in here. Yeah, literally never seen so many. That be the end. But yeah, what? You good?
My render distance with, yeah, emphasis on Ender.
Ah! Oh my goodness. That's amazing. Freeze is in rare form today.
Okay. I'm already tired. This is...
Yeah.
Oh, you are the worst. Just sometimes it's funny. I'm realizing how spoiled I was for cities in my other world.
Yeah. This is usually how my luck goes. Takes forever. Gosh. Yeah, left. Left is good.
What?
I was debating to myself whether we should try left or right, and I think this way is gonna be good.
Yeah.
I got a feeling in my bones.
You had to say it.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna be wrong just to spite you.
I know. For shame.
Although it does at least continue on.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I think.
Let me just turn my render distance up and leave it until I start having problems.
Yeah. Go with your instincts. Yeah, usually my instincts aren't that great. I'm gonna turn mine up just a little bit more too. My computer should be able to handle it.
Yell if the video starts having problems, okay?
Yep. Same for my stream.
Yeah.
Saw a floating island and thought it was a city. Bridges. I need to eat. There.
30 actually. I don't trust my computer with 60.
Yeah,
let's go
definitely.
this way.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me go to 32 just so I'm at the same as you are.
This looks like it continues further than that does, but that could just be a perspective. If we come a bit further back, we get a much shorter bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, it actually connects back there.
Yeah. That was why I was debating right or left before.
Yeah, but that looks like it goes further.
Uh-huh. I would agree.
Could be totally wrong, of course, but...
The long slog.
Yep.
I'm gonna put another checklist down.
Oh my gosh, this is exhausting.
Yeah. What's the city look like? Have you seen one? I don't remember if you've seen one, Trees. I want to say you have. Because we've gone end busting with you, but I don't remember if we took you very far.
Tall.
Or if we ended up actually seeing one.
They look tall.
Yeah, they're like... They're kind of like those, the wiggly... wiggly, arm dudes. Because they've got, like, the narrow trunk that's very square, and then I think we killed the dragon in the mail. Yeah, well, a bunch of the rest of us went and got them, but I don't remember if we've ever taken you to an end city.
I think I was wrong.
Wrong about...
About how far the land went.
I mean, it's still closer, I think, than the other one would have been. Maybe? I don't... this is fine. No,
everything is fine.
Yep, totally. This is absolutely fine. No problems at all.
You know, if I had a brain, I would have gathered up everything we used for the cobble generator and brought it with me.
I debated that, but...
Speak your ideas when you have them!
I think it was like one of those just stray wisps of thought in the back of my head when you first mentioned cobble generator. So then it was just completely out of my mind. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I still have 9 stacks of netherrack. It's so hard for me to conceptualize, like, how the islands are put together and to decide which way to go. I think maybe straight ahead is gonna be our best bet from where we are.
Yeah, I was just trying to look for any hint of island in the background.
Yeah.
So let's go for this little island here and then branch from there.
Yeah. I think you're probably gonna have to go up 1 or 2.
I'll do that when I get there.
Yeah.
I prefer to do height modification at the end.
Yeah.
Now we can get a look from here. Don't run off the side. Yes, we've got an island there, maybe an island over there. But we're nearing the end of big land masses.
Yeah.
Which is not a good sign.
I mean, we've kind of been curving a little bit up till now. Maybe we go... Because, like, we kept going to the right, and the islands are a circle around the center island.
Right now, we're moving away from the center.
Yeah. And I think the center is to our right.
Yes, the center will be to our right.
So maybe if we bear right a little more, that'll put us back in the center of the big islands.
We don't want to be in the center. The center is just void.
Oh, no. I mean, you know how the islands are a ring? So if we put ourselves in the center of that ring, that'll be easier to find the big islands?
I mean, the center of the end is to our right.
Yeah. Yeah, and if we're on the outer edge of the island ring.
I don't think we are. I need to grab more blocks.
You want some of my netherrack?
No, I might as well just grab some endstone.
Okay.
I'll probably take you up on the netherrack later if that's alright.
Yeah, no problem. I can hold.
Oh, there's another big island just past us.
Oh, yeah. There's one to the right and there's one to the left. Do you have a preference? I think the one to the right is closer.
Look, give me a minute to grab a couple more blocks and then I'll come take a look.
Yeah, you're good. No rush. Night, MBS! I'm probably way late saying that, but have a good sleep. Okay. Decisions.
It looks like whichever one we go to, we could get to the others by this path here, because there's a third big island in the middle.
Yeah.
Why are you clustered around and looking at me? Guy!
They know who you are. They recognize, like...
Hello.
Hello.
Let's go this way.
Compass away!
We could stand to get further from the center in the Z-axis as well.
Yeah.
Got about 10 minutes left.
Yep.
Then we'll just have to dig a shelter and call it a day.
Yeah. Ah, so close. Please be a city.
You know, if it is, we're not gonna have time to raid it.
I know, but at least then we have something to look forward to next time instead of more slog.
We'll see if we can't hunt for stuff between streams, and if we can't find anything by next Friday, I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Just because we've got to have something to do.
We really do. Ah!
Yeah, rude.
I didn't mean to. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Bye. Yeah.
Please, something, somewhere, anything.
Anybody, somebody, help!
Okay, I'm gonna come up this way first.
Yeah, I'm coming with you. I'm to turn. Oh no, my render distance is all the way up. That 32. Look at all this expanse of nothing. Come on. Come on.
Just keep looking.
Just keep looking. Just keep looking. Just keep looking.
Continuing across. Oh, I got distracted by something I'm taking form in the distance. Continuing across this way might be our best bet.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Because we're moving in a direction we haven't before. But I'm almost out of blocks. I gotta grab some more.
Yeah, no worries.
Watch, we'll end up looking up where a city is and we'll be like 200 blocks away.
We're like, we passed it! We were right there! I only have 3 torches left. I'm gonna have to make more in a little bit.
I have plenty of torches.
May I borrow some?
You may have some.
I was gonna say, am I borrow? I mean keep. You have. There you go.
Hey, come here.
Oh, even more. Thank you.
I had another stack in my end chest.
I think I might have had one and then took it out. Taken it. Yeah, I took them out.
I also have like 8 tons of coal and logs, so...
Yeah.
There is no question of running out.
Yeah, I do have a good bit of that. Got 26 blocks of iron, almost a full stack of coal and obsidian, and half a stack of spruce logs.
I think I'm good to continue.
Okay. I'm gonna keep using some of the netherrack because it will help prevent enderman spawns.
Yeah, you do as you please. I'm just using the blocks I have on hand.
Yeah, no, you're good. I have a little bit of endstone in my inventory, so I was like, should I use that? And then I was like, no. Let's use the netherrack so that if endermen spawn on your half of the bridge, then we can just go around on my half.
Yeah. Okay. Off we go to have a look. I'll take literally anything at this point. The tiniest, most pathetic city with no ship.
I mean, properly with a ship, even with
yeah, but I'll take anything at this point.
Yeah. Why couldn't the gateway have just put us right next to it?
That would have been nice.
It would have been amazing.
I think I see a ship.
What?
It's either that or an island and one really big chorus tree.
No, I see a mast. You're right. That's a ship.
That's a ship. Okay,
That's
now we have to get over there.
Oh my goodness. How the heck? Do we loop back around?
I see landmass there.
It's so far away. Oh, it's such a
Why don't we
big
bridge between these little islands?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Also, we've got like 5 minutes, so...
yeah. we can go a couple minutes long to be able to get there, I guess.
The one thing we really gotta
Enderman.
be... I'm crouched, he can't push me.
Yeah, just, I've had enough heart attacks for the day.
We're gonna have to be worried about any shulkers on this ship, who might see us.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we go diagonal to those... Well, actually, if we just keep on the lowest islands... So if we go to the one that's, like, directly in front of us, and then turn left and stay low...
Yeah, we'll have more luck there.
Yeah, because I think their aggro range is... What? 30 blocks tops?
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like it's shorter than we feel like it is, but definitely better to be cautious.
But we also have to catch line of sight in the first place.
Yeah.
And they're more likely to be on top of the ship than below it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not that they can't be beneath it, but it's less likely because there's less surface area.
Yep. And I feel like 90% of the time they all sort of spawn in that one spot when you first find a city, and then it doesn't really move until it gets damaged, so...
And there's the city. Okay.
Yay!
The first one. We'll need a second one.
Good catch. Yeah.
That's why I like to run to the edge of islands and look into the void.
Mm-hmm. Same.
And I almost dismissed it as, no, that's just another island, but no.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I'm out of blocks. Oh gosh. Here. I opened my inventory on accident.
Yeah.
While I was on the edge.
Yeah, we found it! Oh gosh. Oh.
So let's get over close to the city and then just seal ourselves in.
Yeah. And then we have something to look forward to next time!
Yeah!
Woohoo! And we can actually, like, go on our creative server and figure some stuff out. In the meantime.
Yeah. I'm gonna go one more block and then turn.
Okay. Almost there. Got like 5 blocks.
Yeah.
There. Alright. We could dig in here, but I don't really feel secure here. I'd rather get on the island if we can.
Yeah, so we've got one more bridge thing to go. We're just gonna go straight forward.
I agree.
And hope we don't run into any shulkers.
Yeah. You got this.
Oh, my hand is cramping. So bad.
You want to trade?
No. It's gonna cramp no matter what.
Yeah, fair.
There's no way I'm crossing this void without crouching.
Oh, absolutely not. Definitely need to reward your hand when we're done.
When I'm done here, I'm gonna be doing homework that's overdue.
Token massage. Oh, I'm out of netherrack.
Well,
I do have end stone now, so I can at least try to finish the bridge.
Yeah, I was concerned that we might run out of blocks if we kept doing too wide.
Yeah.
If nothing else, we can bridge with wood. I have a ton, but that means I have to get my end chest out, and that could fall into the void.
Yeah.
And placing it on netherrack could end badly.
Yeah. Okay, that is all the blocks I have unless I take my end chest out, but you're almost there. Probably...
Okay, I have more.
25 blocks.
I didn't know if I had more stacks in my inventory. I couldn't check.
Yeah, I gave you 3 stacks. Since you're with a primary bridger. There's the wall.
Okay.
Hello, sir. The greeting committee is here.
We're gonna just turn this way and skirt around the city.
I like it. Just go to the top of that little hill.
It goes into the top. I'm digging into the side.
I was gonna dig down from the top, but this works. Oh, we can mix up some blocks too. Little secret base. This is cute. I like it. Don't go too far down.
I'm not.
I know we're pretty much good. I was just gonna make it here, but you're still going down. Cool.
Just under here.
Okay.
And now we gotta deal with Endermen.
Yeah. If we put slabs on the bottom, then...
Can they not teleport onto slabs?
I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, I already got the wrapping bands. Cool. Oh, those are peppers. Give us a little room. Cool. Cute. I like it.
And then...
That back. Hi, cute. Make all our little spots nice and cozy.
They gotta be!
I know! I like it. Sweet.
What even is living if you don't make your tiny temporary base cute? We did make it!
Yes! Finally. Whew. Okay. First fruit, pearls.
Haha, yeah, that'll be the challenge.
The challenge is the city now?
Making it home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because for you, definitely you don't want to just yeet into the void.
Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe.
Not with, what, 30-something levels?
23 now.
23? Yeah. Yay, thanks, trees. We did. We made it. Gosh. Ah, I'm so tired. Oh, man. Okay, do I need anything else? Oh, I need to trade out my sword. No, give sword. Thank you. Water. I need blocks. Oop. Okay. If you need a couple more slabs, I've got 2.
Oh, I have almost a stack of slabs. I made way too many.
Oh, yeah. I usually do that by accident.
Rude.
Oh, sorry.
I was digging into the wall.
I'm gonna stand in the corner now. I feel like I just heard a crossbow.
I don't think so.
I know, it's weird. I feel like I did, but I didn't. So that would be weird.
Anyway. I was wearing my nice gold boots this whole time.
Oh, yeah. Oopsies. Wait. Cute.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's...
We are fancy.
Yeah. And I'm gonna join you, because...
Oh, wait, wrong side. Swap me.
Oh, yep. Yep, there we go. Ta-da!
There we go. I can't move in this view.
Yeah. Takes a lot of practice. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say for an outro now.
We're both so tired.
We're exhausted.
But yeah.
Hey, we got it.
We've done things.
Yay. We're here. Yay.
Next time we get to take a city and a ship, and then find a second one and do it all over again.
Woo. We get to do the thing. Should I put a marker here or when we get in the city?
Go ahead and put one here, and then we'll mark the city separately.
City hideaway.
You good there?
I'm trying to decide.
House, home, whatever.
Oh, yeah. No, I used a metal. This is fine.
That works too. That's fine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's on the map. That's what's important. Anyway.
Yes. This has been Kinibrand Enclave. Lots of heart attacks and chaos, including a little tiki bar to try to chill out and relax, and then bridging over the void, and we found a city.
Yep.
Finally. Thanks for joining us. We will see you all next week. Same time, same place. And Blank, I think you have...
Wow, you're going off early. I was gonna say, when are you on next?
I'm on Monday.
Yes, okay.
The Mindverse.
Oh, you know what? That's gonna be interesting. It's Friday. I'm on Saturday to make up for missing last week's season turn. Then I'm on Sunday for this week's season's turn. And then we'll have you Monday.
Minecraft long weekend. Let's go.
Yay.
It's a Minecraft extravaganza. It's a Mine-thon.
Never say that again. Anyway, I think that is it for this week, unless you've got anything else.
No. Sounds good to me. Check me out on Twitter. Yep. I do that now.
Oh yeah, we both exist on Twitter now. That's fun. I still need to link that to this. I'll do it eventually.
And you can also check out the Switchverse Discord if you want to come hang out with us in the Mineverse and all that fun stuff. Yep.
But yeah,
that's all.
That's gonna be it for this week. So we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.